Hello, my water signs. How are you guys? Getting ready to do a general reading for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. 3 separate readings, a mini reading for each. I also have the paranormal flashlight set up, and it has been working rather good today. Spirit, can you give me a wink or a blink and let me know that you have control of the light, please? Did you just see something float past the screen? I saw it. Thank you, Spirit, on the light. I'm not. First I thought it was a cat hair, and then as I mentioned it, the light went out. Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think that was. Was it a little orb, or was it a cat hair that went right through here? All right. Let's see who's first then. Cancer. All right, Cancer. Let's see what's happening for you. Alrighty, Cancer. Right out of the chute, we have the Fool card. It came up in the inverted position. You were afraid to take a leap of faith. Just weren't sure what was going to be out there, what was going to happen. Okay, you were dealing with a situation that you felt you wanted to separate yourself from. Thank you, Spirit, on the light. And you really weren't sure how to go about that, and it was going to take a leap of faith for you to separate yourself from that energy, from what wasn't happening and wasn't serving you. And you were really afraid to do that because you did not want to be made a fool. You didn't want to look foolish. But which card do I want next? We are going with the 8 of Pentacles. You minded your own business. Just kind of kept yourself tuned into work-related issues. Didn't bother anybody else. You weren't looking around. You were worried about you and your own house and your own housekeeping. Worried about keeping financially comfortable and keeping the roof over your head. At this time, Cancer, finances were pretty important for you, and you were maintaining the King of Pentacles energy throughout this. You were pretty confident in the finance part, weren't too confident in the heart part, the love, the connection. You weren't too sure about that. You had everything else you needed except for that connection with the heart. Kind of afraid it wasn't going to happen. Thought you were going to be stuck in that other, thank you, Spirit, on the light. Thought you were going to be stuck in that other energy with that other connection. You were worried about it. You felt like your hands were tied. I can't move forward. I kept a blind eye to it. Look, it's all here. It's absolutely how Cancer felt. All right, take a look. There's a little bit of water down around her feet. That's our water sign all over the place. However, there is a change coming about. We have the Judgment card. I feel like you might be reconnecting with this person that you separated yourself from. Somebody you may not have heard from for a while, but this card is all about reunions and reconnecting. Coming to life and bringing life back into something again. That's what that actually is depicting, the resurrection. That's Gabriel and his trumpet, sounding the alarm. Hey, it's time to go ahead. Let's come together. Rise and shine, Cancer. Rise and shine, Cancer. You have some positive improvements coming in your life. They could be work-related improvements. This connection could also be a work-related connection. But that change is going to come about. That brand new start is going to be there, and it's coming about in divine timing. The Hierophant is here, and that card is all about a happy, kind of a marriage connection. Something that's going to go the long haul. It's going to run the distance. Something that's preordained by God. Oftentimes, this character is depicted in a lot of decks, like the Pope. Just somebody that is a clergy that kind of can officiate over a connection. And then we have a happily ever after card here. Most of you know it as the Four of Wands. The rest of us see it as the 1111 card. Knowing you're aligning with spirit, knowing you're aligning with source. You're seeing those numbers all around you now, Cancer. All right, going to switch decks here to the Mystic Mondays and get some clarifiers for Cancer. All right. Haha, the Devil card. The Devil card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Not necessarily. Doesn't have to be. But this card is telling me that you are up in your head too much. Okay, you had the pathway. Look, the stairway's laid out. You know, when all else failed, you just went up in your head. Now, in other decks, the Devil card is depicted a little differently, like you are chained to something that is toxic. In this particular case, you were going there on your own, getting up in your head, trying to figure out if you could see what was going on. You caused yourself some sleepless nights with that getting up in your head thing. However, we have the Princess of Cups that comes up. Oh, I just saw that orb go across the screen at almost exactly 700. Hang on, I'm going to mark that. Okay, we have the Princess of Cups, and she is very much like the Page of Cups in this deck, and she's bringing about that change that's of the heart. Notice that cup is right in front of her. She's willing to open up a little bit, willing to allow this energy, this new person, this new face to come into her life, or his life. Is neither male or female. It is just the depiction of the card. Notice she's got a little tiny dot right over her head, and the moon up there also. That's the enlightenment that's coming about with this new connection. We have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is all about being guarded. And notice in this, normally they're depicted, somebody is sitting kind of cross-legged. They've got a pentacle on their head, one over their chest. They're sitting and their feet are on two of them. And in this particular depiction, they're boxed right in. Boxed right in. And you're going to have to step out of the box, think outside the box in order to see what is coming. And that would be the Ten of Pentacles. That's the end of that cycle. That's the fresh start. It is also depicted in other decks like a reunion. It is that happily ever after card. That, you know, money is okay, family is okay, everything is okay. Let it come to you. Allow it. All right, there you have it. That is for Cancer. Make sure I put in the timestamp for the orb that we saw going across the screen, nice and slow. Hang on. Moving on to Cancer, from Cancer on to Pisces. Hang on, see you, Pisces. Okay, and welcome back, Pisces. Noticing a lot of orb activity on the screen today. If you happen to see an orb, go ahead and make note of it down in the comments section. All right, this is for Pisces. Actually, the cards have already been shuffled and meditated on. Spirit Light has been working off and on today. All right, Pisces, let's see what's happening in your world. Couldn't be better timing, Pisces. Here we have the moon card that is coming up for you. We're getting ready to go into a full moon this weekend. It is the first full moon of the year, of the astrological year, actually. It is the full moon in Aries. And you're going to see something come to light that you weren't expecting, Pisces. That full moon always shines a new light on something. This card often depicts kind of a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kind of energy. Something is going to show itself for what it really is. Not going to be what was expected. We have the Page of Cups that comes up. You know, Pisces, you've been keeping yourself pretty blocked emotionally as far as allowing any romance to come into your life. This card came up in the reverse. You're not wanting to see it, not wanting to hear it, definitely not wanting to feel it. You kind of were brokenhearted last time around. We also have the Nine of Cups that comes up in reverse for you. Thank you, Spirit, on the light. It's the end of this cycle for you, Pisces, but you know, your wish didn't come true. You know, you were kind of hoping, you had your arms crossed, hoping, you know, like, I got 9 here that I might want one more. I need a 10th one to finish that cycle. Needed a 10th card to finish that cycle. Here we go. We also have the Four of Cups. That's you being a little picky. You were waiting in that other, look. Arms crossed, waiting. Again, arms crossed, waiting. Love is going to present itself to you, and you're not going to see it. You're not going to see it. Your arms are crossed. You're kind of just in a protective mode, but you have good reason. You know, you had the 9 of Swords that came up. A little bit of a repeating theme there with the 9s. You know, this situation did leave you a lot of sleepless nights. You know, you were up in your head way too much. You know, Swords are an air sign, and that's where we go, right up in our head with the, you know, that's where the air is connected. It was quite a challenge for you to get past this heartache and the pain that you dealt with. But here it comes. There's something new around the corner. We've got the Ace of Wands. This connection that is coming through might come through via somebody at work. Might be somebody that you're passing in your route. You might be some kind of a traveling salesman, delivery man, something. You may be running into somebody while you're at work, and it's going to come about in divine timing. Going to be a new connection. We also have the King of Wands that comes up. Now you're getting a little better with this Wands energy, kind of allowing that sense of security to settle in. You know, the King is pretty self-sufficient, very confident. He's got that wand, and he can reach right out and, you know, give you that clonk on the head or bless you with it, either way. But that's the confidence he has. That's where you're getting back to that, Pisces. And you need to be following your intuition right now. Oh, I got some kind of pop-up that just came on my screen and warned me that my virus detection is out of date. We have the High Priestess. You know, you're Pisces, you're highly intuitive yourself. You don't give yourself enough credit. You're not following your gut like you should. You hear, see, and feel things. You think about somebody, and then pretty soon you hear from them. So allow your intuition to guide you, because you're headed down a new path, Pisces. All right, can I get some clarifiers for Pisces, please? Can I get a couple more jumpers, please? Checking for orbs on the screen. It's been very active today for orbs. And one more, please. Oops, it just flipped right over in there. All right, Spirit is saying, take your time, be patient. We have the Temperance card. Things are gonna balance out eventually for you. Now, notice there's 4 little balls on one side and one big one on the other side. They're balancing each other out. Right now, it feels like that big ball is getting ready to drop down and just shoot the rest of those right up in the air. Take your time. Also looks like it could be a light switch down there too. Okay? Take your time. Don't worry about keeping everything juggled. You don't need to do that. It's going to balance out on its own. We have the 4 of Cups. 4 Cups is, look at it. It looks pretty magical in this. I like this depiction of it. You know, it looks like she's on a tropical island. She's meditating. She knows she's got 3 cups around her, and she's still dreaming of the 4th. Trying to manifest the 4th cup. Cups are always connected to the heart, to the love, to that connection. To that connection with self too, self-love. Bingo. All right. We also have the 6 of Wands that comes up for Pisces. 6 of Wands, I love that card. It's like a midpoint success. She's rejoicing there. Kind of got her little butt sat right down on one of the ends of those wands. You know, reaching up to the heavens, kicking her feet. 6 of Wands is about a little bit of a celebration coming in for Pisces. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. You know, the 9 of Pentacles could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. Of course, kind of look like a peacock here, but that 9 of Pentacles is, you know, the Pisces, you're comfortable by yourself. Absolutely comfortable on your own. You're not wanting to reach out, stretch out, and spread your wings, and that's where this peacock's at. You're kind of wanting to hold tight. You're comfortable with who you are and where you're at. Somebody new's coming. Somebody new is coming. All right, let's pull a different card. I have a little time here. Can I get a couple more? 4. Pisces. Alrighty. Bam, Pisces. That's you, the warrior card. Absolutely. You fought the battle already. That's why you're skeptical about moving forward. You don't want to fight again. This is kind of relates to the wounded warrior card, but if you notice too, over top of that warrior, the depiction is the Roman numeral X10. You're at the end of this cycle. You're getting ready to move forward. And we also had the nectar card. The nectar is that little tiny drop inside a flower that tastes like honey. And that's the new connection. The nectar is coming. The sweetness, the aroma from the flower, that happily ever after is coming. All right, there you go, Pisces. If that resonated, please drop down and hit that like button. Remember the kind of quiet paranormal flashlight. And please share this with your friends. Moving on to, we got a bulldog butt in the screen. No, we are moving on to Scorpio. Hang on, Scorpio. Be right back with you as soon as we get done with the all right, full dog. Okay, yep, she's getting turned around there. There you go. You got it, girl. Hang on, Pisces. Hello and welcome back, Scorpio. Getting ready to do a general reading for Scorpio. I've put new batteries in the light. You can see it is a lot brighter. Spirit, before they actually can maneuver the light, they literally take some energy from the batteries itself in order to make it work. All right. Scorpio. Oh, I guess we're going on to Scorpio. All right. Cards have already been shuffled and meditated on in between videos. All right. A lot of the good, bad, and the ugly right here. We have the moon card that shows up for you. Crazy, but this card keeps coming up in this position for the water signs. This is you, Scorpio. Look. This is your card. We're getting ready to go into a new moon over the weekend, or excuse me, a full moon over the weekend. And that full moon is going to bring about some light on some topics that you may not have wanted to see. Something you may have kept a closed eye or blind eye to, but you have been spending some time looking around. We have the Three of Wands that comes up, the Three of Wands comes up here. It is all about you looking to see what your options are, what opportunities are out there. The horizon, everything that is out there on the horizon is there for you. Thank you, Spirit, on the light. It is also time to do some reflection and do some prayer and ask for guidance in which direction you want to go in. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Ten of Swords that comes up for you. That 10 is all about the completion of a chapter. It did feel like you had gone through kind of a tough time. You may have been betrayed. Felt like you had been stabbed in the back, literally. But it's okay. It's okay to get that out of the way. Let that crap go. That is the past. That's behind you. Let's throw some dirt on it too. Get rid of it. This is the Death card. Love the Death card. You know, it doesn't depict physical death in this physical world. It depicts the absolute closure, end of a cycle. I relate it to a horrific wildfire in the forest. After that fire, it's all black and charred and everything's dark and gloomy. And then after the first rain, we get that beautiful little seedling that comes up, sprouts, and brings about something new and fresh. We have the Page of Cups that comes up for Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit, on the light. They amaze me every time. This could be, thank you, you're welcome. This could be a new connection that you're making. It could be another water sign. There's a lot of water in this particular reading. And you're looking at that, you know what? You're wanting to present somebody with your catch. With your, you could be a fisherman, wanting to present somebody with the catch of the day that that you harvested from the water. You're wanting to present somebody with the catch of the day, and that's you. Okay, Scorpio? We have the Five of Wands that comes up for you. You dealt with some chaos, you dealt with some confusion, and you are tired of that. You know what? Time to grow up. Time to get past it. Every time you wanted to do something, it kind of came to loggerheads. And people started throwing sticks at each other here. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me. There was a lot of that going on here. That's why it was difficult for you to step out of it with a fresh mind to welcome into anything new. Another Five. Five is all about change. Absolutely. And here it's depicted as the Five of Pentacles, being felt like you were left out in the cold. They didn't tell you what they were planning. They just kind of did it. It was kind of a sneaky thing. They didn't want you to know that they were ducking out on you. You may not have heard from them either. Oftentimes this card represents being ghosted. So they did. They ducked out. But You've got the, thank you, Spirit, on the light. You've got the Page of Pentacles, and that page is ready to bring about a new connection. He's talking about something new's coming. Okay, can I do that like on the light? Oh, Spirit won't let me. They turned the light off. I was trying to look like I was holding a shiny pinnacle up there, but he's does it a lot better than I do, evidently. Yeah, something new's coming. Not to fret. Not to fret. All right, I am going to switch to Mystic Monday's deck for some clarifiers for Scorpio. Spirit, can I get some jumpers for Scorpio, please? Well, there you have it. Bam, bam, bam. Well, Scorpio, you are absolutely feeling very comfortable on your own. You like being on your own. You're confident on your own. But you've got to spread your wings a little bit. The Nine of Pentacles is all about getting ready to finish up that cycle. It is about allowing this to happen. Let it go. The Nine is also about the stability that you're finding too. Scorpio, it's taken you a while to get your shit together on this one. Bothered you a lot. We have the Three of Pentacles. They kind of look like, or excuse me, the Three of Wands here. They kind of look like the posts that you would mount a dock to. Almost look like they're across the water. And they're the foundation. These wands are the foundation of the Three of Wands here is indicating the foundation of what is to come. We've got the Knight of Wands, and he's looking pretty suave there. He picked up one of those wands out of the foundation, kind of twirling it like a baton. Now, this is somebody new that's going to come in. They may come in a little flashy. They may come into your life a little showy. Because he looks a little cocky right there, doesn't he? Thank you, Spirit. You know, and this, did I just see something move again? Okay. The Knight of Wands is all about, this could be a sensual connection that's coming forward for you. And we have the Ace of Wands. It's going to happen. It's coming about in divine timing. It is as though you're going to take that magic wand and make things happen this time instead of it letting it happen to you. You're taking control. We have a bulldog butt going on back there behind me. You are going to take control this time, Scorpio. All right. Maggie, can you get that turned around here? We've got butt in the picture here. Come on. All right. Switching to one more deck for Scorpio. There we go. One more, please. There we have it. It's coming. I don't care what you think. Here we have the Four of Cups. There is something that's going to come about. There is a new connection that's coming through. You're not wanting to see it. You're a little reluctant. You know, you have a tendency to want to draw back and be inside yourself because you have gone through a lot of crap. But there it is, that happily ever after card, the Ten of Cups. They're rejoicing. Are you getting turned around? There we go. There we go. There is rejoicing going on. They're happy. That cycle is going to be complete, and it's going to end with happiness this time around, Scorpio. All right, there you have it. We have had orbs, we have had validation on the light, and we have had Maggie May with her bulldog butt in the screen. If this resonated at all with you, please drop down, hit that like and subscribe buttons, and I never leave you that I don't bless you with love and light. See you guys soon.